And once again, very exciting moment, very exciting. Today's the day, so I'm just coming, so I have some thoughts, something I want to say. So I hope it's a blessing. It's something I can help someone, maybe who dealing with something whatsoever, what's going on, to need a word of encouragement. So I just come in today. Once again, you two people, please subscribe and then listen to this channel. So we appreciate that. So we all need some kind of encouragement. So today I just have something to say about everything the COVID-19, what's going on right now on the workplace. We all work on different places who have different rules and regulations. So we just have to sometimes comply about a lot of things. So maybe sometimes it's not what we need, that's what we lack, but we have to do those things. So my experience is lack and my job and my workplace. Sometimes, when the COVID-19 come in, so they always have this thing they put all to your nose, to your nostril, deep inside your, and turning it. It was something I did really appreciate. I did when by talking to a lot of people and myself and to really work my workplace to do the same job that as I do. As I told you in my previous video, I'm a home health aide, so I forced to do this thing. And you can say people don't force, but when you have the bill to pay, you know, the thing to do. So even though you feel like you don't want to do it for your responsibility, so you're doing it, So if you do it, you just have to put this into your nose because of this. But thing happening in this world, so we did expected it. We did not. It just come in and like ambush us. So we did prepare. So we did prepare. We did nobody know this was gonna come in. And just one day, so we hear about this thing from China and then coming here. So I think every one of us impact. Okay, if one of us impact in the way, they have to do all the thing. So we just have to be stay on our feet and do our research, okay, researching about these things. Because when I come, it's a lot of thing I listen, it's a lot of testimony. So can make you scared, can make you feel like everything is not the way it's seen. But to my knowledge, so my experience, so I had it is something a lot of people talking about it. Is a lot of people have a lot of miss 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 thoughts. The way we thought about it, the way we see it, with the vaccine coming, and then all of that. With a it is look like what is next. What is next is that the advertising this vaccine. I felt like we human being, we should be allowed to know what to put in our body, what not to do because it's good. I don't think the government really like the whole humanity like this because they do a lot of things against us, against us humanity without no knowledge. Our 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 will. That's what I want to say. Our will because even God give us will, so we can choose what to do, what not to do. Is almost sometimes we see the one of us, something on all of us. See, a lot of people talk about it. It's an issue. So even my workplace work now is become now every week. You know, I have to do this and for me to pay my bill. Otherwise, so it is becoming possible. So I just hope, you know, and see some change to all of that. You can find something and then thing can be better. So we don't expect to live like this forever. None of human being expect to live like that forever. The government, I know maybe doing his best. I'm not here to criticize him, but I know it's one reason that Donald Trump, don't. be re-elected again because he didn't wanna. I think he was telling us some truth, some truth about this is maybe just not the way it is because in this life we always have a sickness, we always have the flu, natural flu, so and then all this on we have to wear mask. Like in my previous video, I told you I said something about it becomes so distracted. I was in the lie. That woman was so disrespectful to me, even called me cockroach because of I was 6 feet 6 part feet the distance. He was feeling offended because I just moved a little bit. So you see where this coming. Women, we become fear of other human. Is like you're a disease, it's like you are sick. You feel wow, where is this? Because some people take it to a big level, to a very, very different level. So and they become, I don't know if it's fear or some people really have disrespectful to another people or really and feel that you're more important, more this. But if you look at the whole universe, we we all human being, we finish the same way. We all gonna be finished somehow, somewhat the same way. And so that's what we all have to be, try to be very respectful, even this epidemic, even this epidemic coming in ourselves right now. So we just have to see people still have another you, because if we do the mistake we think that so that's why I don't know what the scientists, the government, all of that, what they see to this thing. Now we're not connected anymore. We're disconnected. Or really, human being have the tendency disconnected. Think about it. Or really, we human beings sometimes we feel we're more important. Not educated people don't do it. Some very educated people know we all are human, and some of them really ignorant, so they trick others like nothing. We all know that it's not something that it is like a, we should be ignored. We know that, so we just have to understand. And my concern is just how people started looking people so different. That's not the first time. I remember I was at Publix. I was just not that. I might, and they put this step where you should stand. This woman was feel on the same way as I fight this woman 2 weeks ago. So I wasn't even close to her. She felt that I was close to her. That's how the thing is. We all human beings supposed to live in this planet Earth. God created, for our advantage to live comfortably. He put everything. So in this, we put everything. So for us, He put everything. So we're not missing. If we look at it in this, we're not missing nothing. We might don't have money to buy it, have it, but we have this everything. God put it there for us. We're not seeing nothing missing. All God put us in this world to live together as human being. All I said, let's be reasonable. Let's be even toward this epidemic. We still looking to see the person like you. You don't have to be so disrespectful and pushing people with your hand, get away, whatever. If you feel threatened, you move a little bit forward, do it. You don't have to. The other person behind you don't have to be in your feet. Okay, we all have our own talking and our own belief. Some of us don't have no belief in God. For people who have no belief in God, just simply living in this earth by listening what everybody else said, without reading the Bible, without having any instruction, without anything. So it's what I was want to say. So I hopefully um, you guys can see. Okay, my point here. I just don't want to be too far, but I just said that mentioned Daniel Trump for a reason because he didn't want to create too much fear. too much fear in the whole United States, or whatever reason for. But for some reason, he's I don't know, he's out. But to the grace of God, let's stay together. Let's still understand we are human being. We God created us to live together. You understand? God created the animal to be together. We human being to be together, to be appreciated, loving and kind to each other. So I hope you guys understand what I was my point. So please subscribe. Subscribe to this channel. So leave a comment below. So I the time. Okay, bye bye now. Bye. The time. God bless you all.